Welcome to the Daily Calm. Today we'll be exploring the 3 types of wisdom. Start by taking a comfortable position. Hold your back nice and tall, taking a posture that allows the breath to flow easily without constriction. Then, whenever you're ready, close your eyes. Relax the forehead, making sure your brow isn't wrinkled. And bring a soft smile to your lips. As you smile, you might notice yourself letting go and relaxing even deeper. And now bring your attention to the physical sensation of breathing by taking a few deep breaths. Feel the air filling up your lungs and then releasing. Now let your breath fall into a natural rhythm as you consciously identify each in-breath and each out-breath. Get curious about how each breath feels in your body. Where do you notice it most? In the rising and falling of your abdomen? In your chest and lungs? Perhaps the breath is most noticeable as it flows through your nostrils. Observe if the breath is long or short. Is the breath deep or is it shallow? There's no right or wrong. Simply tune in to all the sensations of the breath as it moves through you. See if you can approach each moment with a sense of openness and curiosity. Tune into the sensation of the breath as it flows through you. All sensation, any sensation, lack of sensation, whatever it looks like. Breathing in, be curious about the in-breath. Breathing out, be curious about the out-breath. Now relax your attention and take a moment to check in with your emotions, being curious about the state of your heart. Open, non-judgmental curiosity. And today I'd like to talk about wisdom. There are 3 different types of wisdom. The first is wisdom we hear from others, perhaps in a conversation where someone imparts a truth. Then there's intellectual wisdom, when we go further into intellectual understanding, perhaps by reading a book or taking a course. Finally, there's the third type of wisdom, when we experience insight and truth firsthand for ourselves. This is experiential wisdom. I'll share a simple example of how S.N. Goenka describes the 3 types of wisdom from the perspective of being in a restaurant environment. First, wisdom heard. This is when a friend recommends a restaurant and we read positive reviews. We have a favorable impression and decide to make a reservation. The next level of wisdom is deeper, where we gain intellectual understanding. We show up, get seated, and peruse the menu. As a server passes by, we see the delectable dishes, our mouth waters, and our tummy growls. Last, the third type of wisdom occurs when we receive our food. We taste and know it's good for ourselves. This is experiential learning, applied wisdom. This third type of wisdom is the most powerful, the one that leads to transformation and liberation. Wisdom that arrives through our own experience. I share this because it's common for people who are interested in meditation to be drawn to intellectual understanding. This is how we learned in school. We read, absorb, memorize, and take a test. Meditation isn't like that. Sure, it can be helpful to read books and take courses to learn proper technique, but the deeper understanding can only come from doing. With time and patience, through experiential learning, we witness and realize the benefits for ourselves. So read about mindfulness, have conversations about it, and take courses, by all means. But expect the deepest insights, the most lasting wisdom to come from sitting down, closing your eyes, and discovering this practice for yourself. As Confucius said, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. And as we end our practice, bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.